Right, today is a derby. I don't know. We've never really had an ongoing thing with Harrogate Town. They've sort of like swapped between leagues. I think it was only about a season when we were actually in the same league and they were on their way up and we were kind of on the way down. I don't know if it's a derby. We are actually closer to Harrogate than we are Scarborough. So is it a derby? I don't know. Let's fucking smash them anyway. And that is where you find us today. So undefeated in the league. The game against Lincoln City at home was the EFL first round, which went out of not too much. Like, as I've always said, the EFL Carabao Cup is only worth going through if you're going to get through to a final personally. So there's not much money involved. Yeah, it was quite nice because it does give us probably an extra couple of Tuesdays off. The Manchester United game, we won 2-0 and there's a few players in there. Aidan Heaven, that's started. Toby Collier, Harry Amash, Shea Lacey's good in the game. They had Ton Heaton on the bench, yeah. Chido Obi was on the bench and never came on, so that was a really good win. We've just started maybe looking a little bit like we're going to concede more goals. We conceded more chances in the Doncaster game, Man United game, but generally things have been pretty good considering we've just kind of come up. We're undefeated in the first 6. It's Harrogate today, who are 14th, and also Grimsby. Where are Grimsby? 16th. So maybe 2 games. Grimsby's probably more of a rivalry. And I imagine maybe the Grimsby game is maybe more of a rivalry than York City game between the fans because we've, like other teams like Scunthorpe, etc., we've played them a lot over the last sort of like 20, 30, 40 years. So let's come smash them. Right, let's see how we do. So we've had a little tactic tweak. We've gone to the 4-2-4. This is what we have played a little bit instead of that one. But depending on who's been playing, in the last game we've had Conclark injured for a few weeks, but I think he's fit today. Yeah, he's back. So we'll bring Conclark back in, and then we just use that as a false 9. We have actually been playing Greg Ollie up there as well, where he's played in the couple of cup games, coming on a sub, and he's done all right, but we rested a few players in the last game. We're just getting a little bit tired. Cristiano's had a little rest for Sinclair. Sinclair's out. Sinclair's on a 7K. This is where we've got to start making... Anyone I put on the left doesn't have the impact that Depot has. 4 goals, 2 assists. I feel like, even though I would love to see him up there, I feel like we have to leave him up front. Let's get Josh Stones up front. Ollie Pearce on the bench. Right now, I think that's my best 11. Both fair few. Akinyemi, Sinclair, Matty Fairweather, Howe, who played in the game against Manchester United. I did a big rotation for the Manchester United game as well. But Cristiano's been good, setting up Depot plenty of times. The striking-wise... Josh Stones, bearing in mind that he scored 2 as well in one game against Doncaster in the last league game, he's not doing too great. So something we might need to look at. Do we move Depot? That is another question for you down in the comments. I tell you what, let's have a little experiment today. While we're on it, while we're thinking about it, so it's not much of an experiment. It's literally putting Cristiano out on that left-hand side and then bringing Sinclair on and letting Akinyemi go up front. It's not, it's not mind-boggling tactical tweaks, but it'd be interesting to see how we do. Also, how much do we lose on that left-hand side by not having Depot there, because he's a goal threat, 20-odd goals last year, already our leading goal scorer this year. Like, if he scores 40 goals up there, we can maybe get away with it, but we've struggled to fill that void. I'm not sure if Cristiano is the man. By the way, it is Tactics Week on the channel starting tomorrow. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there will be a tactics video every single day. All right. One of the videos as well has 3 tactics in it. So there will be a total of 9 tactics for you across the 7 days. All sort of like tactical recreations. There will also be York City videos as standard as well. Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. We're back on it now. We're kind of settled in this room for maybe a week or 2 while we sort out someone to fit the carpet in the gaming room, because I do not dare do that. We're putting carpet in the gaming room just to help with the acoustics a little bit, but I can't get anyone to fit it, and I aren't doing it. Right, we're 16 minutes into the game. Absolutely zero has happened, but we have got a highlight here. Gibson. I don't know many of the players at Harrogate. They have a centre midfielder called Falkingham that I used to like, and he's captain. Cristiano! There we go. We wondered how he'd do on that left-hand side. Now, is it just an immediate impact, or is he going to be the guy? Because we do want to play Sinclair as well. Like, Sinclair was outstanding for us last year. This is lovely football. Cristiano's coming really narrow there as well. And a lovely finish over Belshaw to make it 1-0 in the, the A59. The A59 derby. I don't know if we call it that. It's just York Harrogate. I thought it was actually closer than 23 miles as well, to be fair. Right, into the second half. We're kind of coasting at the moment. I found a lot of these games, like, we seem to be in control. Not much has actually happened. They're going with a 4-2-3-1. I thought we would have been able to open them up a little bit more. They're playing with the ball a little bit as well. 51%. They're not a park the bus. McGuan is injured. And looks like Greg Ollie is going to have to come on as a Volante. We have had a couple of injuries over the last few weeks. It's good. These games are both Saturday as well. So it's giving us a little bit of a rest. Here he is, Cristiano, the goal scorer. He skinned him. Can he cut it? Akinyemi, we haven't seen much of him. Oh, maybe he should have cut it back on his left foot. But he looks dangerous down that left-hand side. Let's ask a demand more as Greg Ollie fires it into the penalty area. Sinclair is in. Oh, he smashed it against the bar. Greg Ollie. Ooh. And Harrogate survive. Akinyemi is struggling, apparently. So let's do a double change up front, because Con Clark has not had a good game. By the way, did you see Con Clark's goal in the highlights? So we're getting there with Con Clark, but not today. So we are going to go, because I'm desperate for Ollie Pearce still to get his games whenever he can. Target forward on support and a pressing forward on attack. Let's see if we just finish it off. It'd be nice for a clean sheet as well, boys, please. Right, Harrogate goal kick. We are pressing high. They've managed to break through us, through our midfield, so comfortably. We were maybe set up a little bit too wide then. It would be really nice, Football Manager, if we can do some stuff more stuff out of possession in terms of our defensive width out of possession, because we were way too wide then. If you've got to defend in a 4-4-2 or a 4-2-4, it has to be a narrow one. And we weren't narrow at all there. That's so annoying. Let me bring it back and show you. Look how spread we are across, leaving that huge gap in there. How do they exploit it? So back to the goalie. Like Hunt here, if Hunt had been in here, he would have been absolutely fine. He would have been absolutely fine. For some reason, he's kind of, maybe because that's the number 10, but I would have been more than happy to go 4v4 back there, because that has opened it up. And as the game's progressed as well, he's kind of caught in between. He's not been able to track Daly's pass out wide to Kerson's, and then they're in. So that's annoying. So it's 1-1. Stones, Hunt, Ollie, Sinclair, King. Can we get a ball in, Jeff? Your beautiful right foot. He has done. Josh Stones, 2-1. That lead lasted, well, their equaliser. What minute was that in? But Josh Jones giving it the big look at me. Good whippage from Jeff. Good header from Stones as well. We need more from that, Josh Stones. We need more from you. He obviously maybe prefers the target forward role to the pressing forward role, maybe. But we're going to do this with Chris Con Clark in the team, and I don't care what you say. Right, let's do a couple of subs. Sinclair never does a 90 minutes. We're a little bit short, so let's bring Fallowfield on. who I kind of just shove in any position necessary when I want to try and rest a couple of players. Right, O'Connor. That's a risky pass. He could have just played it to the centre half. The two central midfielders, but we've, at the moment, got away with it. That's a nice pass from Greg Ollie. Oh, Gibson, you're off, son. Ollie Pierce loves a dive, by the way. He's probably absolutely fine. He knows Liam Gibson's on a yellow, and he's thinking, I'm going to pretend I'm injured here to get him sent off. 8 minutes of stoppage time. Blow that whistle, referee. We're not hanging on. Oh, God. I speak too soon. March. Good save from Gray. I've got the wrong goalkeeper in as well, by the way. Mail. I was supposed to put Mail back in. And I've left the youngster, the New Zealander, Gray in. Right. Are we playing? We might be playing it. They are down to 10 men. Cristiano on his right foot. Into Ollie, the Volante. Go on, Greg. Oh, there we go. A win's a win. We should stay top of the table. We do. Wigan may go top, though. They seem to have got a game in hand. Happy days. Let's move on to Grimsby away. Amongst all the transfer window stuff, I forgot to say we actually made a considerable change to our backroom staff as well. It was like the first season's the season where you want to get rid of players and scouts and all sorts. And we had a lot of scouts in particular that were absolutely dogger. And we maybe had too many. So we've made a whole host of changes. We've brought in Leon Britton, really good coach. I absolutely loved him at Swansea, how he would rotate possession and stuff. He will be a wonderful coach to have at the club. Paul Mitchell is now our chief scout. Formerly of Chesterfield, but was at Sheffield United during their sort of like really hot period. Matt Jackson's our new director of football. We'll let Tony McMahon go. He was loan manager at Wolves, been at Wigan, been a player in around, I'm sure he was like a centre-half, Matt Jackson. He was chairperson at Grasshoppers Zurich, and then we've got him in. He's our current director. He'll probably get us through a couple of years. It was the kind of the best we could. We've brought in Dennis Wise as a scout. I don't know why, really. He's a technical director at Como. I suppose 8 in 11 for our standards, probably not bad. Sebastian Larson, we had to pay some compensation for him, but I did like his couple of attributes, set pieces, tactical and technical. Callum Hagini, former Higney, 15 sports science. He's our new head of sports science, formerly of Manchester United, so I thought that was a nice pickup. Rhys Fitz, formerly of Derby County, is our new physio, 15 for physiotherapy. Ashley Chambers, York City legend, scored in the game against Luton to get us promoted. He is one of our new scouts, 8 and 7. This was an uptick, and that was an improvement on what we had last year. Chris Bradley, formerly of Brentford between 2018 and 2024, so I thought that was a good pickup. 13 and 12, so that is superb. And then we've got a new head of performance, head of performance analyst, Ryan Durant, formerly of Ipswich, West Ham, and Manchester United, analysing data 14. So we've made considerable change as well in the back room. So we've still got Rossiter and Batty out injured. I have put in Harrison Mail again, and we're going to go with the same start in 11. We did enjoy that pairing of Cristiano and Sinclair out in those wide positions. Chris Conclark, come on, son. Put a lot on you in this series. It's nice though we got 2 strikers on the bench, you know. Nice to have our 2 starting strikers from last year in Pearce and Stones on the bench. Like Pearce, maybe not, but Stones is obviously, as with the last game, a really good threat to come off the bench. Better than what we had last year. We sort of like Linnell Lewis. Right, it's Grimsby. They are down in 20th. They've got Ida Gudjonsson up front. And one of the McEachrons, it's George. Nice little player, actually. I saw him play. He played against York City last season. It won't see it because of the updated database. I can't remember where he was. Somewhere like Oxford City. Did I get that right? No. I'm thinking of someone completely different. And I'm not confusing it with his brother who plays for Oxford United. So who plays for Oxford City then? Sorry, we're going down a bit of a rabbit hole here. But I think it's important. A Trequinio rabbit hole. Right, Oxford's... I'm sure it was Oxford. It's probably not going to show us, is it? Because he's probably not there no more. This is turning into an absolutely pointless segue. Transfers out? Yeah, not a clue. Not a clue. I'll flash it on the screen if I found the guy that I'm thinking of, but I've had a fucking mare there. Right, come on the boys. Ida Gudjonsson, McEachran, Farm. Save from Harrison Mail. Right, Chris Conclark. Right, I'm just going to shout at the boy because he's making too much noise, but you could probably hear. Ralphie! 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 I'm recording, mate. Just keep it quiet for a few mins. Cheers, mate. Jackass. He's a class clown. And he's on the headset. Entertaining people. Right, Felix. Cristiano. Hunt. Back to Fagan Walcott. Hunt. Oh, can't lose it in there. Hunt's also been at loan at Grimsby, I think. So he's playing against his former club. And Akinyemi has missed an absolute sitter. All right, let's ask for a demand more. We're incomplete. To be fair, 7 shots. They've only had 2. XG of 0.3. We should have scored. That was a big chance. 63% of the ball. We're controlling the game. Right, McEachran. That's offside, Lino. Lino. Lino.
Now. Lino! Lino! You've got to fucking see that!
Is it offside? Oh, bloody hell. Bloody tight. Right, we're 1-0 down. Right on half-time as well. Okay, are we coming to our first defeat of the league season? Maguan, Hull, Hunt, sorry, Cristiano, strikes from distance, rattles it in. I can't get my words out. It's been a long day. It's been a long week. Cristiano, though, he's finding that left inside forward role an absolute doddle. We were so worried that we were going to lose. It gives us another option. Now, can Akinyemi go out there? Yes. We do want Akinyemi maybe to become that number 9 for us as Cristiano cuts inside and absolutely rattles it home. 2-2 on that inside forward role, and there seems to be another highlight right on half-time. Surely not. Burns is going horizontal across the pitch. They've done well. Vernham out this side. That's a penalty all day long. Well, the last couple of minutes, boys, has been absolute carnage, and we're going to now be going in probably 2-1 down because I've never seen Harrison Mail save a penalty. No, he still hasn't saved a penalty. 2-1, Dara, innit? Dara Burns, 2-1. Okay. Gives me the opportunity to rattle him a little bit. Come on, Chris Con-Clark. What do I do with Chris Con-Clark? Like, he is better technically than what we've got. He's not absolutely amazing. He's not like the Chris Con-Clark in real life, I don't think, in terms of attribute-wise. But what do we do with him? What do you do with your talisman? Do you just shove him up front? Do we put him up front as an advance forward? He could probably do it. Instead of being so fancy with it. He's in there. Maybe we just leave him as a false 9 because he's just guiding his way through. He's jigged his way through. He's maybe just one of these guys that we're not going to see much of, but then when he comes alive, where's he pick it up? Picks it up in a lovely space. Cuts inside, skins one. Past the centre half, bends it in, 2-2. Maybe we just leave it. Lovely goal. He's maybe just going to be a player to score special goals. Right, let's demand more. Kingy's struggling, so let's do a little change. Let's go Latty on the left, a natural left footer. Sinclair is struggling as well, so let's go not Ollie Pierce. We'll go Greg Ollie for now. And then we could do a double change towards the end with Pierce and Stones potentially. Burns, he's in again. They've scored again. Oh, dear God. We should not be conceding 3 goals to Grimsby Town. Sorry, Grimsby Town people. A free kick again. Short free kick, well worked. But, oh, Akinyemi, he's had a bit of a mare as Depot because he's not tracked him. And now he's injured. Jesus Christ, Depot, you've had a nightmare, son. Right, let's get Josh Stones on. We'll leave Chris Con-Clark on. Can we force an equalise with what we've got? They've had 6 shots, 4 on target, but an XG of 2.44. We've had 13, only 2 on target, XG of 1.71. So that's a little bit of a worry. We've been really poor today. I didn't think we were great against the game against Harrogate either. And we're going to lose our first game of the season. 7 minutes of stoppage time. We've got a free kick. Can we keep... That's a penalty, referee! Right, I think it'll be Hunt. Hunt against his former club. I think he was on loan at Grimsby. Oh, no, we signed him permanently from Grimsby. We did. Yes, he puts the keeper the wrong way. We're staying undefeated, I think. Lovely penalty. 3-3. Let's get the point. Oh, God. Oh, God. Win it. We've won it. Cristiano, he's cutting in on his right foot. What's he got? He shoots from distance. It's over the bar. Woo! Right, we'll take it. 3-3. We've had 17 shots. And a good XG in the end, but, 0.75 from that's from pens. Right, Depot injured, out for 2 weeks. So that gives us the opportunity to get Josh Pearce back in there. Right, next game, Bradford City away. That's a big one. That's a big Yorkshire derby. But we're going to be finishing the episode where we started top of the league. Still undefeated. 18 points from 8 games. It's going to be tight, innit? I don't know where, I think right now, with the league that we've got, I think we'll be disappointed if we don't get in the playoffs. If we can maintain it. We have got a little bit of money to spend. A tiny bit. There's a player in there for us. Maybe even, probably one. One good player, maybe 2 if we use the transfer budget. We've got a nice little bit of money from Gabby McGill, who went for nearly 50 grand. Billy Shadwick as well, by the way, has gone out on loan. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you on Tuesday. We'll see where we're at. I don't know where we're going to come back. Obviously, we're going to play a whole host of games, see where we are. I'm not going to come back for the EFL trophy. But that's still a trophy, innit? One of those, again, absolutely pointless unless you get to the Wembley, and that's what we'll try and do. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Remember, Tactic Week on the channel, starting tomorrow, and it's heading to Spain for the first video. All right, cheers, guys. Thanks a lot. See you later.